What? What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here, we're back playing Skyrim. I almost said Pokemon Platinum Punchlock. Wow. I did that in both videos today. How embarrassing. In today's episode, we return to the Thieves Guild to, at last, listen to whatever it was Carlisle was trying to tell us like 3 videos ago. No, not now. Howdy, howdy. What's up, Carlisle?
The time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision.
Kill him!
Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
I agree.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of nocturnal.
A what?
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Where did you hear that?
Right?
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing.
Equal
Just
footing?
outside of Riften. Beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside.
Cut up?
At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone.
Stone?
I'd ask you both to meet me there.
There? Oh, okay. Hey,
I
Broincoin.
have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
I was going to ask you a question. Do you even have hair under there? I don't think you have hair. Okay, I'll meet you at the stone then. You guys are really social, aren't you? Is she moonwalking? What? What are you doing, Carlisle? Okay. Apparently, she's into Michael Jackson. But who isn't nowadays? I mean, really? You guys heard about the revelation I guess it was a couple months ago now, about what they now think was his actual cause of death. They've pretty much figured out that it was the ridiculous cocktail of medicines that his doctor had him on that were just awful. But one of the things that they think contributed to his death was the fact that one of the medicines he was on was not approved for long-term use, and the reason is that it prevents you from having REM sleep, which is something we don't fully understand, like what sleeping actually does. And so because he wasn't able to get REM sleep, they now think that played a role in his instability that led to his death. Because we don't really know, I don't think we really have a strong scientific consensus as to exactly why we sleep. We know a lot of the things that go on while we're sleeping. We know that the brain is more active during sleep than it is when you're watching television, although not nearly as active as it is when you're watching an angryponcho video. And we know that you grow more when you're young. You grow more when you're asleep than when you're awake. And so it's not that your body just shuts down. It's really that you switch modes, and it's no less active than being awake. It's just that you're not conscious for it. And we don't fully understand the loss of consciousness and what causes dreaming and all kinds of stuff. I mean, we've seen brain scans of it, and it's like we have pictures of it, but we don't know what it is. It's an interesting position to be in. And so REM sleep is the part of sleep where it's the phase where you dream, if you don't know, and it's supposed to be, we think it's a very important phase in sleep where your brain does certain restorative activities, and just your brain waves during that phase are distinctly different and far more active than during any other phase of sleep besides near awakeness. And so it's an interesting thing to think, well, what if you just totally did away with that? Yeah, it's not exactly healthy. This is a big stone.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too! Why am I here?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind.
With what, a knife? Was the guy a
We've come
giant?
to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Is the edge a knife?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Tell me, what am I hearing here? Did that just open? That's a door. That's a door. Where'd Broincoin go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just teleport, sir? Nice. Is that a glass dagger? It stands out against your armor there. I'd follow Carlia anywhere. Let's go inside Nightingale Hall. Yeah, so it's. I think the world record, which would be an unpleasant record to hold, for going without sleep is 11 days or so. I think.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
I never heard anything.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose.
Seeding
It
ideas.
helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your growl.
What, you don't like deception, man?
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass.
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Business? Who decided we would spell business with an I in the middle? Was it originally pronounced business or something? Like, did we take out that middle? That bothers me. And why is it a U?
Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century.
Over us. Wait, what?
Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
What? Armor? Oath? What's going on here? I'm confused. Carlia, you need to explain things. Like, I want a guide with pictures in 3 languages. Tell me what the hell is going on.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
Yeah, is it gonna like take over me like the Venom suit? You appear hesitant. You stopped. I didn't stop. Oh, Carlia. What? Who? How are these? No one's been here in 100 years, and yet the torches are still lit. Oh, Skyrim. What are you? What are you doing there? Well, it's gonna stand by rocks. All right.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
What deal?
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
I think you're speaking out of turn. All right, activating.
This is enough to make your head spin.
Spadingam. Whoa, you guys got dressed pretty quickly. Oh my God, it's Batman! All right, let me put my pants on here. I don't know if you actually have to put it on or not. The last suit we'll ever wear. Where is it at? But I'm going to put them all on just because I can. Some of it's actually good stuff. Illusion spells. Lockpicking and one-handed attacks. That's nice. Muffling, of course, standard for boots now. Increases stamina and frost resistance. Why it's frost resistance is beyond me. Do I have any dragon bones to drop? I don't have any dragon bones to drop. I'm going to have to drop some iron ore or something so I can walk. Man, why am I carrying all this stuff? I have so much crap in my inventory. So many things I can't even drop. Oh, I still have a lava's token. Did I not give this to her? I thought that was the whole... I thought we were paying for the fortune with the token. I guess we just hung on to it. Drop some wolf pelts. Do I need bear pelts? Those are heavy. Nope. Books. I can drop an Elder Scroll. Just leave it here. I have to clear out my inventory after we do this quest. I have to do this between videos. This is ridiculous how much junk we've got. Ragged boots and ragged robes. Yeah, let's drop those. Just a pile of crap just appears. There's like wolf pelts on the fire, just freaking out. Hey, if I stop, will Bronypoint stop? Nah, he doesn't care about me. Yeah, so how
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there.
how sexy do I look in my armor? Ooh, I look kind of creepy actually. That's unpleasant.
You appear ready for the oath.
With tiny dots for eyes.
Beyond the gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
What's that?
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
You ain't got no choice,
Without
Bronypoint.
any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs.
Right.
If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
Sounds like a good deal with the devil to me.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
In death?
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose.
So we're literally selling our souls.
If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me.
Bronypoint, do you even have a soul?
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
I don't know, man.
By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal.
Yeah?
You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a Nightingale.
What exactly is that?
You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves' Guild.
And then I have to serve her forever.
In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulchre and everything within when the need arises.
Oh.
More importantly, upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulchre as one of its guardians.
So I can't opt out later on?
Once the oath has been struck, the terms are binding. Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the ceremony?
I don't know, I was kind of hoping to go to Sovereign Guard. Yeah, by the time you finish all the various quest lines, the Dragonborn has pledged his soul to like 4 different deities. Alright, Nocturnal's first on the list, I guess.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
If only I had a real compass. Oh, wait!
We should trust
It's actually up
us
there,
to
look at that.
deal.
What are you talking about? You said that way before she even mentioned a deal, dude. You need to get your quest status
enough to make your head
updates.
spin, eh?
Quit saying the same things, Brynjolf. I'll pull that.
When the oath is complete.
Pull it. Pull it. Okay, I have to wait for her to pull it. I'm not strong enough to pull the chain. She just has to kind of wiggle her hand through it. Like, bleh.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I'm not trying to talk to you. Stop doing that.
Enough to make your head
Brynjolf,
spin, eh?
no! You guys are... This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be a solemn moment. You guys shouldn't be doing all this talking and crazy stuff. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, I'm on my spot. Do I have to meditate or say some spells or something now? What do I do? What's going on?
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
That's Nocturnal? I thought she looked kind of like a cloaked figure.
I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
What?
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have 2 others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
Wait, hang on. She didn't actually...
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
Huh?
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting.
Yeah?
Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Oh, wait,
Lady
what?
Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Oh. I get the feeling we left some money on the table there. Well, I'm a Nightingale now. I guess that means I glowed for a minute. What did we actually get from this?
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Stealing all our gold isn't enough?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key.
Dun dun dun!
Doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
That explains a lot. So the key opens doors, like any door, right?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers.
Oh.
All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our
Oh,
minds.
it's Michelle
Once
Trachtenberg.
you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
I think we should, it sounds like the guild should use the key for its ventures. We could be rich in no time.
Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good.
How's that work?
If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, Things will never be the same for the guild.
I guess we'd have a good key, but no
As time
luck.
passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Yeah, it does make pickpocketing a lot easier. First time I ever set out to return something. Look at all the personality I have in my dialogue.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
It's like a big, glowing arrow pointing at the irony. Look at the irony! We don't want you to miss how ironic this is! What's the required dialogue in? Oh, Skyrim.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
No, I'm not trading armor. This one has a nice tail hole.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer.
Did he call me
Leadership
lass?
of the guild.
I'm not a lass, am I?
Until next we meet, lad.
Oh, he said lad. Did he say lass just then? I think he did.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Yeah, you can have it, man. I don't even...
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength.
Yeah, that sounds easy.
As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
That's a nice compliment. But you're kind of the senior member here.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend.
I just said that in a
long
nicer
time.
way.
I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder.
Really? Whoa.
I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know.
That's a good thing, isn't
I've
it?
never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Me neither. We'll give it to Carlia. Nope, it's not for me.
Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true.
Yeah.
And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
Loyalty, right. You know I'm never going to see you again after I finish this quest line, right? I just don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Alright, I'll take it.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details.
That footing in Skyrim's kind of a big
Until
deal,
then,
actually.
We have quite the task ahead.
Yes, we do.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkin.
Ooh, will there be Draugr there?
Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Not if things go as I'm planning them. Hey, I guess we're Nightingales now, buddy.
Aye. And some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense.
You feel your soul
Mercer
being
may have
sucked away?
damaged our reputation and raided our coffers. But this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny.
Twisted larceny.
Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Big air above the irony. Do you think we can defeat Mercer? He seems like he has two swords.
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path.
You kidding me? She just stole our souls.
Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Hey, you're missing the third option, man. Retirement.
Until next we meet, lad.
What is with the tiny little... Hang on, no, I'm not done looking at your tiny dot eyes, man. Dude, you know what that looks like? It looks like the
Sorry, lad.
Phantasm.
Got important things to do.
Oh, the mask.
We'll
It looks
speak
just like the Phantasm. And no, I don't mean the Phantom Menace. I mean the Phantasm from the old Batman comics. Man. Gosh, that was like one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Just what a great name, too. Phantasm. It's just so ephemerally dark. I love it. Carla, can I ask... Wait, now I really can't tell. Do you have hair under there? I don't feel... What is that line?
With the skeleton key missing from the Twilight Sepulchre, I'm afraid Mercer's seen to it that none of us can benefit from Nocturnal's gifts.
Not until the quest line's over, I'm sure. But she said we were Nightingales.
You merely transacted the oath, signed the unwritten contract with Nocturnal.
There wasn't even any blood
In
involved.
order for us to receive our abilities, our end of the bargain, I'm afraid the key must be returned.
Oh. So we're not going to get any help unless we can do what it was we wanted help to do? Is she just mad at us?
If Nocturnal was truly displeased with me, with any of us, she wouldn't have answered my call. I have no doubt that we still hold her favor, and I believe it gives us enough of an edge to defeat Mercer Frey.
Wait, I'm just thinking about this now. We came to Nocturnal for help defeating Mercer. And then, come to find out, she won't give us any help until we defeat Mercer. So I guess we just got some nice pants out of this. Really? Oh, Skyrim. Your labyrinthian linear plots. How do they manage to do both of those at once? I don't know. Look at that axe. That axe! Axe to axe. No one is going to get that joke. Not a single person. Not a one. Oh boy. Does it even count as an inside joke when only me and... Well, I guess that's an inside joke. Only me and one other person who doesn't watch my videos will ever get that. Anyway, that is enough schnattling around for me. I think the biggest task looming right now is emptying my inventory out. So I'm going to return to Whiterun, and here in between videos... Where's Whiterun? It's over there. In between videos, I'm going to clear the inventory and make lots of space so we can cut off a whole lot of Falmer ears in the next video. Actually, I'm not sure. We might go back to the Dark Brotherhood after this. I have a plan for the rest of this pair of quest lines. And I think the next thing we actually do is take a shot at the Emperor himself. So, sounds good to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we do just that.